You should smell it here on the set. You really should. Wow.
Smells like garlic.
Yes. We're going to start with some food today, and Maggie Lukas is here from the hot new Happening Eatery over in the UNM area, and it's called Piattini. She and her husband Pete own Piattini. It's great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Here. Thanks.
Well, Piattini's a new place. How long you been open now?
We opened March 8th,
Wow.
so not that long.
And you can hardly get in the place.
Well, that's the point. Hopefully that's the idea. Yeah.
Tell
Really
everybody
great
where you're
location.
located.
We're at Girard and Hannett. Hannett is about 2 blocks south of Indian School on Girard, in the old grocery emporium.
Well, it doesn't look like that
I mean,
anymore.
look at the transformation.
Look at this
there.
place in there. And here, take a look at this. Yeah,
Before and
the
after.
before and after.
Before and
Look what
after
you
shot.
guys did.
Minus the coffee ring.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of these.
Wow.
This is building the place out.
This is
I got to tell you, Maggie, it looks like I'm in another city. It's a very uptown, urban kind of bistro feel to it.
That was the sort of the idea. I wanted to urbanize Albuquerque a little bit. I thought it was time we could use a place that felt a little more big city-ish.
Well, and you haven't been in the restaurant biz before.
Never.
You
never.
crazy
I've been
person.
married to it. I've been married to it for about 15 years.
Have you?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, your husband was in the biz?
He was chef and owner at Terra on Alameda.
I see. Oh, there's the connection. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and you guys decided to take it in a different direction, kind of go with the small plates and that kind of thing. Tell us the whole concept.
There's a restaurant that we love in Florida that was doing the small plate format, and we just love that format. We have 2 kids. We travel all the time with them, and we love sharing different plates of food and being able to taste all sorts of different little things at the same time. So we thought we could replicate that here. So that's what we were
I'm
after.
going to let Amber interview you a while. I want to taste the pizza that's sitting there. I can't believe. What have you brought? You brought a mushroom pizza.
I've brought the fungi and tartufo, which is the mushroom pizza.
Oh.
We do 9 to 10 inch Neapolitan style pizza. Pete imports the flour from Italy. It's covered with mushrooms and green onions and truffle oil.
Oh.
And then I brought a bowl of mussels, steamed blue mussels in a basil
Okay,
pesto.
so you have to forgive my boarding house reach.
Yeah.
We're bringing it over here.
And
Oh, it's
melon
heavy.
salad. So
And
we
melon
have
salad.
heirloom tomatoes and
Oh,
melons.
get out of town.
Cheese.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, this is really great. What's your, you've only been open a few months, but what's the hot happening item that you're serving?
People love that mushroom pizza.
Do they?
They really do.
I'm about to love it.
Yeah,
smells
it's
really
really
good.
good.
Pass me a plate, Amber. I
The-
can't stand it anymore. We're gonna
People
try
love
this.
the linguine malushki, which is linguine with clams and white wine sauce.
Wow.
Now, when you say small plates, what's that mean? Define that for us.
So it's almost like tapas.
Yeah.
So a couple of
you.
perfect bites on a plate, and order up a bunch of those per table, and just share everything.
And you serve wine and beer,
We serve wine and beer.
and your wine list is
Thank
great.
you. Yeah, you got to have wine when you're eating this wonderful Italian food. Is there a region in Italy that you're sort of modeling your cuisine after, or is it?
I think Pete just loves to cook Italian. You know, from wherever.
Sure. And I know there's something about your your pizza dough.
He
That was
imports the flour from Italy, and it makes for just a really lovely crust. It's hand tossed. So when you order a pizza, they take out the dough and actually prep it and hand toss it in the back. So it's not something that's been sitting around waiting.
And do you
They-
have a
they make it for
special way of cooking? Do you have like a brick oven pizza, or just
He has
straight up?
they're electric. They're electric. They're stone. It's a stone interior.
Okay.
So you were married to the business all these years.
I
Now
was
you're
married
in the
to it.
business.
Now I'm in the business.
How do you like being in it?
It's exciting. It's a nice change of pace.
I'm gonna
actually.
just eat while you talk.
It's so
fine.
social.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm a retired, what's called an intern architect and interior designer. So when we were planning the space, we would come home every night with all these ideas and collaborations. And I think we just, somewhere along the way, we decided, why don't I leave what I'm doing and try and be there for the kids to pick them up from school at the end of the day. And this, you know, the timing of being at the restaurant worked out a lot better for me.
I bet.
So,
Maggie, what are your hours?
we're open at 11 o'clock for lunch. We're closed for lunch on Mondays. We stay open for lunch until 2:30, and then from 2:30 to 5, we serve like a bar menu, sort of
Oh,
an
good.
abbreviated lunch menu. And then we serve dinner
Try
at 5
this. Tell us about this. This is watermelon with
with
about-
heirloom tomatoes and a shallot vinaigrette.
this is so. This is how I
Parmesan
like vegetables.
and
Try this
basil.
watermelon, Larry.
I can't wait. Can you tell I'm hungry?
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to feed you guys.
Manja,
anytime.
manja, Lorenzo.
Well, you know, it's Friday. I want to get into my weekend mode here.
Absolutely.
No, the
Absolutely.
food is so good, and I wanted to
Thank
try
you.
it
Thank
firsthand.
you. Well, we're open until 9 for dinner every night, except Friday and Saturday. We're open until 10.
And do you do special events or anything like that?
We're starting to sort of get our heels into doing some larger private parties. We don't have a private room, so it's a little bit different and difficult to portion off the room for
But
private
if you
parties.
call ahead,
but
maybe you can work
if
us.
you work it out
a
with
big
us,
table
we'll work
of-
out a menu. And yeah.
And then Maggie, I know that you have some gluten-free.
90% of our menus are available gluten-free.
Why did you decide to go in that direction?
Well, health, health for one. And my brother-in-law is gluten intolerant, and he really put a bug in our ear about you've got to have gluten-free. So many people have celiac and just had trouble with gluten, and we knew it was a direction we needed to go in.
And that gives people so much more freedom when they know that
It's true.
they're going to have more options.
It's true, and we've had some people come in and point out that there is gluten in things that we didn't know there was gluten in.
Oh, no kidding.
So it's been really educational for us
Such as,
well.
do you have a?
Oh gosh, I
example?
can't remember the
But
one
there's- but you
item.
guys
But
have- are
certain things
learning.
like if it's cooked in, someone asked about the calamari. So the calamari is rice flour dusted, so there's no gluten in that. But it needs to be fried in a separate fryer from the rest of the things that we fry to make sure that there's no gluten, even in the oil that it's fried in. It's really more specific than I ever knew.
Excellent.
Now, your full-service restaurant, people will wait on you at the table and or
Absolutely.
at the bar.
Absolutely. You can eat at the bar, and you can eat in the lounge area. I had a 10-foot-long custom-made Chesterfield sofa made for the lounge
Oh,
area,
good.
and
Oh,
a
really?
beautiful table in front of it. And I always want people to sit down and eat there like they're at home. And
I love eating
We've
at
had
the
one or
bar.
two.
Susie and I
Love
love
that.
doing that. You meet so many interesting people, and
It's true.
it's more.
it's more community,
Yeah, it
which
is.
is what we were after.
Yeah.
We really wanted to be a neighborhood spot and bring the community together. And
Are you meeting a lot of regulars there?
a lot
in
of
that neighborhood? It
regulars.
is a
It's
great
so
neighborhood.
great.
You keep talking, I'm going to eat.
I
Oh,
love
this-
when people come in and I can greet them with a hug instead of, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
It's a little more personal.
I just think it's incredible that you've chosen to revitalize,
Thank you.
and this kind of project really does make a neighborhood.
Yeah, that building was very sad.
It raises the bar completely, and I'm glad that you're busy.
Thank you.
We just love our eateries here in town.
We do. It's a
Albuquerque
competitive
loves that.
business, but you found your market share, haven't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. We really do have a steady stream of people who just love us.
Try that.
which is
Have you ever
great.
had a watermelon salad like
No,
this?
I never have.
It's
I would never think of putting
incredible.
tomatoes with watermelon, but it works.
It's a great summer item.
Wonderful.
It's fresh.
Yummy.
Well,
Low-cal.
Low
as
cal.
you know, we love local businesses on this show, and we love success stories, and it's all rolled into one delicious combination.
Mess.
I got to tell you, this mushroom, I'm not calling it right, but if I came in and ordered the mushroom pizza, would you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Ab-
On the menu, it's called
You
what?
especially, we will know.
Oh, okay. It's called what now?
Fungi and tartufo.
Fungi and tartufo.
Yes.
It-
Our menu is broken up into different sections: sea, farm, stone.
Great place to
stone
go
meat.
with friends. The wine list is enormous and really nice and very good. Good stuff. Maggie, it's great to meet you. Please,
Thank you.
our regards to your husband, Pete.
Okay.
If you want to meet the owners, Maggie and Peter are around the whole time. Go see my friend Jim behind the bar there at Piattini. Yeah, we won't go there, but listen, it's a
You
great
can go
spot.
meet Jim and get some stories about
Yeah, he's
Larry.
got stories. But he's a great guy to talk sports or whatever with. Anyway, Piattini, a new eatery here in town that you're gonna love. Thanks for coming. down.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
Maggie.
Thank you,
And
brother.
I'm keeping the pizza.
Much
Okay.
success to you guys.
Thank you so
We'll
much.
be back. It's the weekend. It's Friday. We'll be back in a moment.